Alright everyone, so I'm back. I'm gonna do a live update for you because it's been a while and a lot has happened, a lot has changed in our lives, and I want to give you all the juicy details. I'm so excited. I'm also very scared and anxious, and so this is just going to be the perfect opportunity for me to download you guys on everything that's going on. Okay, first off, so it is 2019. Happy New Year to you guys. I know it's pretty late in the new year to say Happy New Year considering that it is March already, but I feel like the year, it's crazy that the year has already, like, we're already through the first, you know, quarter of the year, which is insane to me. I'll be turning 29 and my 20s have been, it's been a road, it's been a show. The last time I sat down with you guys was when we came back from Paris and I did a haul video, and then after that I believe I did a what's on my phone where you didn't even see my face, and then we did Vlogmas. And Vlogmas was very difficult this year, mainly because it's so hard to juggle all the things that I've been juggling. I reopened my business, Ellen Main, back in September because the idea was that I would pursue that full-time while on maternity leave, and then go back to work after my maternity leave was over. And for those of you guys who are wondering, in addition to that, my maternity leave is 18 months. So here in Ontario, I believe it's Canada actually, women get the choice of taking 12 months off or 18 months off. You can take up to 15 weeks off before you give birth, and then the additional time you can take after you give birth. So say for example, if you take 12 months off, I can take 15 weeks off before my child is born, and then take the additional 35 weeks or 37 weeks technically afterwards. So which works out to I think nine months. So anyways, I took 18 months off mainly because I just didn't think that I would be ready to go back to work after 12 months, and I was absolutely right. I love being a mother and I love being home with Leith, and he's still actively breastfeeding. He never took a bottle, so he needs it straight from the tap. And so, you know, it's been very interesting just kind of like watching him grow, and just being home with him is something that I would not trade for the world. But I also do know that I need mental stimulation, and I also know that he needs mental stimulation outside of what I can give him. He needs to be hanging out with kids his own age, he needs to be learning from them, and I just think kind of getting out is good for him. So I got this amazing opportunity at a new job, and you know, I decided to jump on it. And so I've ended my maternity leave 1 month early, so I'll be starting my new job in April, whereas if I had took my entire maternity leave, I would be going back to work in June, so the first week of June. So it's bittersweet because I'm very excited to get back to work and start my new job, but it's also very anxiety inducing because Leith will be he'll be cared for by somebody else who's not me or Hina, and it's gonna be very difficult to leave him, but I feel like he'll be fine. He's a very independent child, so I think he'll be okay. I'm not really gonna give you the details of my new job, but let's just say it's very challenging. If I'm comparing this to my last job, it's a lot more useful than my last job. And so I'm really excited to just kind of close, you know, that chapter of my life and move on to something that's a little bit more challenging and exciting and more meaningful to me, and a lot less politics for sure. We are moving. We have this beautiful condo, and we bought a house outside of the city, so we'll no longer be living downtown Toronto, but we'll still be living in the Greater Toronto area. We're moving to a beautiful little town. Well, I can't really classify it as a little town, but we're moving to a very beautiful town with amazing schools, and I'm excited to embark on that, you know, journey as well. We bought a pre-construction house. We are in the process of building it, and we will be closing at the end of January. So we'll be living out there next year around this time, which will be pretty great. I'm excited for that. The building process is very exciting. We haven't really gotten to the fun stuff yet. We just did this back in November, which actually I have been dying to tell you, but Hina's like, you can't say anything yet. But now she's giving me the go-ahead to say something. So we did do this before Vlogmas actually, and I've been hinting at it ever since. Like if you go back and watch my Vlogmas videos, you'll probably see a couple floor plans behind me, like on the refrigerator and stuff like that. Now for the commute between work and where we're moving to, because we're moving outside of the city, it is definitely going to take me a little bit longer to come to work, which means I'm gonna have to learn how to drive, which is very interesting, but it's something that I have to do anyways, considering that, you know, we have a child now, so having two people who can drive is better than one person who's not always home, because Hina works so much and she also works in the city as well. So with both of us being able to drive, it'll be better and easier for us to kind of like take care of Leith in terms of transporting him to and from school and stuff like that. So we will be doing kind of like a nanny share for a short period of time, because I've registered Leith to start school in September. So he'll be going to Montessori in September, which I'm very excited about. I love the Montessori method of teaching. I think it's really great for kids, and I feel like if you can afford it, you should definitely look into it. So he'll be starting Montessori in September when he's 21 months. So for a very short period of time, we will be doing a nanny share where us and another family, we share a nanny and they take care of our kids. So Leith will be doing that. It's an amazing school. I'm so excited that he's going there. Looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to watching him grow and learn and have friends and take school pictures, and you know what I mean? So that's gonna be really fun. I got a new job. That's really fun. I restarted my business. That's really fun. And I'm taking an additional course to further my teaching education. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm also a qualified teacher. And my subject specialties are history and social sciences, so I'm doing an additional subject specialty in family studies. So I'm doing that. It's an online course through Western University, and it's I hate online classes because it's really hard to kind of like stay committed and dedicated, and like I got shit to do, you know what I mean? Like people take online classes because they don't actually have time to go into a classroom and do it. And then I'll comment on somebody's posts and our instructor will be like, well, this week you made posts with limited regularity. I'm like, no shit, Susan, I had a life to live. What's happening with YouTube? So it's interesting because I've fallen out of love with YouTube. I think, you know, the only reason why I come back now to do videos is mainly because I have such amazing subscribers, and you guys are just, I don't even know. I feel like sometimes I feel like the luckiest person on YouTube to have such great subscribers. I don't really get a lot of hate on my videos, and if I do, it's like one, like if I get 100 comments, one of them is going to be a hate comment. It's very, very, very small. And so because of that, it just makes it really easy to come back, because you guys are so forgiving and you're so understanding. And you just kind of like, you know, whatever you want to give us, we'll take it. And I feel like you guys definitely understand that, you know, like I feel like for you, my subscribers and my viewers, I feel like for you it would definitely be different if YouTube was my life, in the sense that YouTube paid my bills and my job essentially was YouTube. But I feel like you understand, and I've been very transparent in that YouTube is definitely not my job. YouTube cannot pay one bill that I have. There's no money from YouTube. I honestly do this because I love to have that creative outlet. I love sharing with you guys, and YouTube is fun for me, but at the same time, YouTube is not what it used to be. And so it's been very interesting to kind of like sit down and navigate what it is now. It's really hard to like pop onto YouTube and pull up a video and not get something like, would you like to have YouTube Premium, or some other stupid ass advertisement that you're really not interested in. And so, you know, I will definitely try to do my videos with as little ads as possible. You know, I think it's really interesting that, you know, not to have all of your eggs in one basket, and I never depended on YouTube to kind of like support me, which I think is a very, very good thing, because I feel like a lot of people are kind of scrambling right now to figure out how to make ends meet with YouTube's new rules. And you know, the OGs who started YouTube from back in the day, they're in a good place right now, but the newer ones who just kind of like just started to kind of like hit that cusp of just enough subscribers and views to make a decent living, I feel like those ones are definitely feeling the hit of what YouTube has turned into. And it's you know, I mean, to be quite honest with you, we all knew this day was coming, and I feel like some of the bigger, more popular YouTubers definitely planned for that. And I planned for that in that I went to university and I got 2 degrees and I got jobs. And I don't think I've left anything out. Oh, we bought a new car. That's fun. What else is there? Nothing else. That's it. Yeah, new house, new baby, new school, new job, new car. 2019 is just the year of news, and it's great. It's a lot, you know, it's crazy, and I don't know, I just feel so grateful for how far we've come. And we've worked our butts off. We work really hard for everything that we have, and you know, we continue to do it because we want to like, I feel like the world is going to hell in a handbasket, so I want to make sure that we do everything in our power to make sure that Laith is okay. And we also want to raise him with those characteristics, and you know, hardworking, be dedicated, be kind, communicate, know that the world is not fair, and sometimes you will do something and get no recognition for it, and it's totally okay. You keep on going. And we want to raise him with that. And I feel like he has a pretty good example in a mother of Hina. She works super hard. So that's what's been happening. That's my little life update. I never know how to do these videos, and my leg is actually going numb. So, oh, yeah. So that's pretty much what's been happening. I will definitely upload when I can. And when I do, I will make sure that it is great quality for you. And I will make sure that it is entertaining and or informational. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye guys.